Froggy! Yep, that's my intro. We're playing Big the Cat Story next, everyone. So, let's get going.
Hold on, Froggy. I'm coming.
So, I actually didn't get to talk about this in the last video. I didn't really bring up Amy's theme song, My Sweet Passion, and what it's about. It's pretty much her in a nutshell. I mean, as usual, she's after Sonic. She wants to do anything for Sonic, but also has a bit of, don't take this girl lightly kind of thing with it. And that's simply it. Didn't really get to talk about it too much because I wanted to hurry that up. I mean, like, I did all of Amy's story in one recording. And then I just split it up into 3 videos to make it seem like I did 3 separate recordings. Also, what they did here for the beginning of Big Story is almost very, very... Sonic X did very similar. Like, it was nighttime, Big and Froggy were together, and then something came out and, attacked Froggy.
What? Froggy, is that you? You're looking kinda weird, good buddy.
Also, this is probably the most happy-go-luckiest theme song that you're ever gonna get for this game. And also, the tail's kind of detached, too.
What's up with the tail?
Numb.
Hey, wait a minute! You swallowed my lucky charm! Come back here! What's wrong with you? Something's not right. We've always been friends. For years. Froggy! Wait up! Oh, dear.
And that is Big Story in a nutshell. Get Froggy. That's pretty much all you're doing for the entire game.
Froggy! Come out, wherever you are. Oh man, where could that pollywog pal be anyway?
And now we're in full control of Big. So, let's go around and do stuff. While we go look for the frog. Hey, it's our good buddy Sonic and Tails. We don't meet Sonic officially until we get to the 8 carrier. Oh, I can't even go in there. Okay. If I could go in there, because I kind of want to see if that little girl's still around. For anyone who doesn't know, or like just tuned into this Let's Play, which is probably none of you. Actually, I'll talk about it after I get this. First level up item for Big already. Kind of like with Tails. Gotta come in here to the sewer, don't worry, Big can still breathe. But you get over here, and this is a lure power-up. Use it to catch bigger fish. We'll get into Big's mechanics when we get into the first action stage, but basically, it's fishing. Yeah, that's all Big really can do, but Big can do a little more than that, too. I mean, think about it. He's holding a fishing rod. Just hit the action button, and you actually attack with it. Big is the only character who actually carries a melee weapon. Gamma's different because he shoots stuff, and it shoots stuff, and that's all Gamma can really do for offense. Big is the only one who actually has a melee weapon. Anyway, coming over here.
Froggy, there you are. Wait, don't run away. What you doing under that car? What's wrong?
So technically, we do need to chase after Froggy. Whoops! Causing a traffic jam. Anyway, I keep wanting to think one of these little girls around here was, Talia. For those of you who don't know, I had this little joke in Sonic's story where there was a character that... There was an NPC that Sonic actually acknowledged after he was shot down in Sky Chase Act 1. And because Sonic actually acknowledged that that little girl was there, I just decided to give her a name. And I called her, Talia. I actually wanted to say Talia because, you know, Sonic was calling for Tails, and maybe under the sand, she thought Sonic was calling her name. But I ended up just calling her Talia. And I called her a big Tails fan or something. I don't know. It was just a little something, because I was bored. I had nothing to say. Oh, I'm gonna be quiet for this, because if you listen closely... Oh, dang, I didn't do it. If you do things just right, like if you go straight in there, you'll see that Big's tail was caught in the elevator. And he actually says, "Oh." Yeah, he says, "Ow," so deadpan-like. Like, he didn't even feel anything.
Welcome to Twinkle Park.
But that can happen. And it can happen in the GameCube version. Ooh, do I want to go to Twinkle Circuit? Nah. I've already showed it off once. Let's get on this. Twinkle Park! First action stage for Big. Out of 4. Yes, Big even has more action stages than Amy does. Which is saying something. Anyway, remember what I said about melee weapon? Boom. Yep, I can use it to attack stuff, and I can even use the lure. Now if I can get the right chance, lock on. Camera? There we go. So by doing that, get it near... And there you go. The lure itself can actually destroy badniks. So Big doesn't have a timer up there. Instead, he has a weight thing. The weight thing goes into his mechanic of fishing. Hey! Screw it. Boom. And boom. Ah, 10 rings. So yeah, the main thing for Big is you go fishing and you gotta catch Rocky. In his B and A rank missions, however, you actually have to catch fish before you catch Froggy. Like, you have to catch a fish that has a certain amount of weight. With what I've got right now, that's gonna be kind of hard, but you know what? I'll give it a try. Because you see, there's fish other than Froggy there. I already know where Froggy is. I mean, like, this is the only little area that you can go in. But this is the whole fishing mechanic. Wiggle your line around and reel in with A or B. B to reel in slowly, and... Oh! We got a hit! Okay, so we got a tension meter there now. If that fills up all the way, line breaks, you lose a life. Because Big is nothing without his fishing line. If we can get him in... Whoa, that was close. And if we get him...
I got a fish.
It's so momentous when you catch a fish that you get that really nice fanfare. I actually used that in my Twilight Princess HD LP. And lastly, before I catch Froggy, remember I said some characters have trouble in the water? Only Amy has trouble in the water. Big has no trouble whatsoever getting out of water if he falls in. I am not kidding. I actually wanted to try that out. So yeah, only Amy cannot jump high enough to get out of deep water. Alright, now let's actually get the frog. Okay, that fish is like dangerously close. If that fish comes near me, that line is gonna snap. I only have a level 1 lure power up right now. You are not who I want. Alright, where's that frog? Now, because of how things are going to be going, I might be able to do 3 videos for Big, but I know for a fact I definitely will not be able to do 3 for Gamma. Alright, now where is that frog? Where is Froggy? Ah, I see him. I see the legs kicking around. Now I just gotta make sure that that Froggy actually gets the lure. Fun fact, in Sonic X, Froggy actually has a voice actor. A voice actor that just goes, Ribbit, Ribbit. I am not kidding. Speaking of Froggy.
Something's biting.
Yeah, no actual frog sounds. A voice actor just going, Ribbit. I don't know why, but, yeah. And there we go, we got him.
Oh, now what am I gonna do?
And Froggy got away. Yeah, it took that long to get the frog. If you're just going for Froggy, however...
Not too bad.
Yeah, if you're just going for Froggy, these stages can go by very fast. Depending on, how quickly you get to them and, if you're just going for Froggy or if you're gonna go for other
Welcome to
things.
Twinkle Park.
Anyway, when Big said that, that means Froggy got away again. And that's gonna be for, the first 2 stages.
Hey, Cream! I'll see you in a couple days from now. Such a polite girl.
Anyway, there's an ice stone over there. I would go get that. And I could go do the next action stage now. But I don't know if I should. I do have some things I need to grab. You know what? Whoa! Okay, jump over those. Hey, girl. Froggy, you went to the train station. Yeah, that means you're technically supposed to go to the Mystic Ruins. I wonder if I can go into the hotel now. Nope, still locked off. I don't get to go there till the 3rd action stage.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
So, let's get out of here. Looks like I may never see, Talia again. Anyway, I'm only going here before I end things off, and I'm just gonna do the 1 action stage, cause, well, you heard that. That means, Big can go up that way. But yeah, I'm not going in there yet. I'm gonna go get 2 more of Big's upgrades. And then when I do...
But first off, I'm gonna go talk to the fellow in red here. Hello, have you seen Froggy?
See a green-colored stone somewhere?
I don't know about that, but have you seen a green-colored frog around here somewhere? With a long tail.
Yeah, we've already seen Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. Unfortunately, we don't ever get to see Amy as Big. Both in the story and just out there. Big sees everyone except for Amy. Ah, crap. Okay, so there's 2 upgrades in the jungle area, and once I've got them, I think that's it. I never have to come back here again. Except for the last story. But when you get into this area, it automatically shifts to the cutscene, if I remember right. Also, coming up here to where this guy is, yeah, this is where that emblem was. The one that I found is Amy. Hey, I found a mega huge footprint.
Yeah, I do have some pretty big feet. Plus these sandals.
And he just walked right through the tree stump. But yeah, just taking the lower outer path going towards Big's house. Yeah, that's how you get that emblem. I feel so stupid after that. Anyway, move his bed. And get this. I call it the B-Rod.
It's the power rod. You now have longer casting distance.
I call it the B-Rod because, look at it. It's striped. It's striped, it's yellow and black, and it looks like a stretched out stinger. Pretty much. But anyway, now that we got it, if I remember right, go down here. Nope, this isn't it. Anyway, I need to find that, if I go to the map here. Okay, just keep following the river until I get to the next junction, and then I go there. Yeah, remember where we got that thing with the silver statue? Well, that second one there is where our next power-up is. Or level up item. I keep forgetting that's what they're officially called. And right down here, in here, and that should do it. If the camera will work with me. There we go. Another lure power-up. Now we have a level 3 lure. Alright, so level 1 lure. Okay. Let's call this one level 2 lure. Our first one was a level 0. Honestly, because it can't really catch that many fish. It's more or less just to get froggy. Anyway, now that I've actually done the whole thing with proving that Big can just jump out of water like Sonic can, which is kind of odd if you think about it. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. So, I actually did prove something in a previous recording because I didn't really get a chance to. I actually redid the recording. I'm redoing the recording for this because I accidentally turned off progressive scan on my Wii, so it kind of not only made the entire game look weird, because it was in interlaced rather than progressive, but it also cut down the frame rate to 30, and that's not what I wanted, so I wasn't proud of that recording. And I'm just gonna quickly go get one more level up item, and then we're gonna call it. Oh wait, I need right. I will be right back.
The train headed for station.
Okay, I got it. So, yeah, I forgot to grab the ice stone because I needed to access ice cap and the next level up item. I'm not gonna go into ice cap yet. I'm gonna save that and the third stage for next time. So, we're gonna head up here once again. And this time, we're actually going to open the way up to Ice Cap and get something that I thought was required, but I actually think is not. If you're going for Big's next lure power-up, however, then you're probably going to need it. But other than that, I think Big is the only character in the game who does not require any of his upgrades in order to progress at all. I mean, Big himself can already jump very high in water. Like, see, I can skip that level up item entirely and not even need it. Anyway, let's at least get it, because I am getting every upgrade in the game. I just wanted to show that. Anyway, let's get this.
You've discovered the life belt. It keeps you afloat when you're in water. To swim underwater, press the jump button when afloat.
Yeah. Big. The only character in this entire game who can actually swim. And you can also fish while you're floating, too. So, that way... The heck? Okay. But anyway, yeah, you can throw your lure while swimming, and if there's fish to catch, you can fish while you're floating. Makes it really helpful. Can be a little awkward to use, but other than that, it is very helpful, especially for the next stage, and it might be useful for what we need to do. And you are going to kind of need it if you try to do something in Big's last stage. Anyway, I think now's a good time to call it. It's over 21 minutes of recording, even though I cut a little bit. But next time we go to Ice Cap and the third stage for Big, because we still need to catch Froggy. Because we are nothing without our Polywog pal. Besides, he has a Chaos Emerald. Fun fact, in Sonic X, Big actually picks up the purple emerald rather than having the yellow emerald at the start of the game. Like, he actually finds it first, and then Froggy steals it after being, you know, drinking up you know what. So, but I stare into your eye. No, I'm gonna go swim instead while I do my outro. So, until next time, thank you all for watching. If you like this video, please give it a like. If you wish to follow along with some other Let's Plays, please consider subscribing. If any concerns come up, I'll let you guys know my Twitter, and additional info in the lower left box in the video, and down in the description below. This has been Matt the Speedstar, aka the Game Rebel, and I'll see you guys next time when we run through the next part of Sonic Adventure DX.